Good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you guys are. Welcome back to the weekly vlog. Didn't quite get much for the Monday, but we're actually going to make our way over in the Stagea. Still here. It was gone. I mean, it's done. We're actually going to take it for a drive, go down and see a big YouTube guy building his deck. So we're going to go have a look at that, but not really have a look at it. I'm just going to see if he's doing something. But more stuff coming. Deck. We've got all these blokes on Jesse's deck. You want to film me? You want to film me? I'll film you. Film you, okay? Hey, dog. Alright, so we're on another day. You're going to laugh. Stage is back in. It's basically done. And I did speak to him about getting rid of the exhaust leak, which is the split dump pipe, going external wastegate and stuff like that. So, gave him a quote. I have to go back to Benny for a touch-up. So, I've got a 45mm Turbo Smart wastegate going on to the factory manifold. So, that's in, original turbos on the ground, wastegate flaps and weld it up. So, that can work. So, that'll be, it should make a little bit more power. So, I'll let you guys know, but it'll make a little bit more power. Particularly because the boost will come on a lot quicker. The issue with that was the wastegate was slowly opening really early, so you're losing boost basically. So anyway, moving on, we've got new wheels for the Mustang. So as you guys know, we had the Kawami wheels 18s over here. So I've kind of damaged them, and we did decide, because the 18s were so low, so we've gone the 19s. So we've got the 19s. But the only thing is, they don't fit straight on. We actually need to drill the holes out bigger to fit the 14mm studs on the Mustang. So here I am drilling wheels that are brand new. We haven't even put them on a car. And yeah, I'll rip that off. I've already drilled the other one. I'll show you. I'll drill the last one. So all the rest are done. Tires fitted up. One more tire to go. Put it on the car. This isn't going to look much different. They're about 5mm less offset, these ones, over the 18s, but that should allow us to go dial a little bit of camber out of the back without it poking. Street car things. On is on. Come on, Captain. So just so you guys can see, this is the problem. So I've drilled obviously 1 and 2, and those ones work. If you're watching, that'd be great if you made them a little bit bigger. Cheers. Done. Alright, so wheels are on. Looks the same, because they're only 1 inch bigger. Oosh. Oh, looks good again. So this Stagea, so I've got the manifold on. No, that light's a bit terrible, sorry. 45mm gate on, factory plenum, down skis, turbs on. He does want me to do a plumb back, not a screamer, because he lives down in New South Wales. So we're gonna do that. I really hate doing that, so does Petey. So I feel like I'm left to do it. It's one of those, I know those of you guys who do fab work know plumbed, it's a pain. You have to get it right, obviously, because it's nowhere near the dump pipe. It's just so much factors, and you got to factor in removing it, taking it off. Can the dump pipe come back out? All that sort of stuff. So anyway, but moving right on from that, we'll show you the fun little thing of that. Nick's beater, I was put on the hoist just a moment ago, and I remembered actually the history with this car. So we're de-stickering it. It's hopefully the next time you see it, it will be painted, because we're getting it painted. Time to tidy up the rigs. The history of this car, funny. So big YouTube guy years ago, just as he was getting into AUs. So me and Sam, who has the gold turbo AU, He had a tidy silver one. So Dazza, which is Dazza now, that was silver. And Sam bought one, and they were made on the same line. Like, they were both silver, both auto, both Forte, like the exact same interior, and they had only a few numbers between them on the VIN. It was Brother AU. It was the coolest thing ever. Then Jesse came along, basically got carried away and was like, oh my goodness, Knuckles is the craziest thing ever. Mounted a bloody sidewalk thing right up in the center of the car here. I'll see if I can find a photo of it, but the car was munted. Actually, I do have a photo somewhere of it, but it was munted. So Jesse actually bought this AU to replace it, but it wasn't clean enough for Sam. So he sold it on to, I think, my brother, and then Nick ended up buying it off my brother. Funniest way around. So it was like, it literally went around the hands. It was still dead standard. And then, yeah, the big YouTube guy. So the reason this whole car exists is because big YouTube guy crashed Sam's on with the gold turbo car. And then it went through, and then Nick bought it, and here we are. And honestly, this car has just stood the test of time. We only recently changed the gearbox because he wanted to put a reconditioned gearbox in. No problems. It's had a few hundred mounts. I think the first time Nick took it out. And the reason I got him into this car was because he knew how to drift with lock and power, but he didn't know how to drift with no power and no lock. So pretty much his first time back at Archie, and he's done Archie a handful of times, just plowed it straight at the wall. Because he just like, yeah boy, massive angle, and then was like, oh, and then concrete, and then whoosh, bent the rail. So that kind of happened, so he was a little bit disheartened by it, but it's back now. I mean, it's had a few repairs. Even Mr. T managed to get in a T-bone with it, with Elliot at some point, and fix up the back, fix up the front. Here we are, all this time later, but this car, a few of the boys who are watching, I know you boys are watching, everyone's kind of had a go in this car. It's just been a trooper of a car. There's even a video of it. One of the boys made a video with it, like with the sailing music at Archie when it was pouring down rain. This rig, honestly, original motor, and I think we did do a diff because it was getting abused at rally. Like, I'm talking abused. I mean, I even abused this car. This car, honestly, even to a point where we had different front wheels because we ruined the front wheels at rally. Yeah, nothing real different about the ruining the front wheels thing. But maybe it's to do with the car. But yeah, she's going to be painted. She's going to be looking hot. It's going to be looking hot like that. It's going to get some genuine swines on it. Genuine wheels as well. So I'll see what we do. But I'm thinking of handing down some wheels from one car to the other. So it's really going to be confusing for us as drivers to hop into a car. And for you guys to be like, oh, whose car's that one? And be like, oh, that's that car. That's his car because I've put those wheels. Yeah, you get me. So yeah, that's it. Moving on. Let's go. Alrighty, to bring this vlog to a close for this week, got a haircut, so my mop is gone, so cars are painted. There is now, that's four beige rigs, so they're coming along. We've got a few more still to paint, but that's happening. Big YouTube guy, he's got his engine in, and then he did an oopsie and decided that he wanted to crack the sump. Yes, but anyway, Stagea is off to Benny's to get the tune, so we'll let you know in next week's vlog, hopefully, if it gets tuned, at what power it's got. And yes, so we'll see you then. Also, a couple people messaged me asking, what do you mean about the join thing? If you go down onto on the YouTube channel here and press the join, that would be great. So basically through the members only, which you have to click the join thing, that'll be from that, because I can see who's on there. Basically I'll be doing stuff, so I'm going to be putting you guys into separate draws and stuff like that to win stickers. We're going to at least start off with stickers and merch stuff, and hopefully later on, once there's enough and it obviously makes sense financially, to be able to build some same spec cars as ours, but for you to win. So that should be good. So join that, get into it. That'll be great. It's going to get us moving. I don't know, it'd be sick if we could have that happen before Archie shuts, but I've got a couple other things in store. So if people that are watching and you don't have the ability to buy a drift car or the ability to store a drift car or anything like that, to be able to have a chance at going to Archie drifting at least once and understanding how it feels and stuff like that. So, or if you've got a drift car but you want to go drift a Falcon but you don't want to buy one, we've also got that option for you. So you can message us as well, ask us how we can do something for you to be able to get you out there. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next week. Thank you for your support.